What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope we're all doing extremely well. Now, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope you guys enjoy it, but I promise you now, this formation I have in front of you and this setup I have in front of you right now is it is the formation, in my opinion, that is just gonna totally change how you play this game, and the wins, the goals. It has absolutely everything. Now, I've been playing with this 4-5-1 for a little while, and I see some pros starting to use it as well, so I thought I'd better throw it out there. You can see we've got some really nice players. We've completed the season, so we're in the middle of Evo in Doku. Yeah, look at the midfield. The midfield is absolutely crazy. The defence is, yeah, that Munez card as well as right back is a pretty decent card. Don't know if you guys are taking the packs or the players. I took the players because I think there's a possibility they can get an upgrade. Yes, they can. Top of the domestic league table, yeah. So they can get an upgrade of +2. So potentially Canate could get a 91 rated card. So that is why I took these. So yeah, let's just jump into this, guys, because honestly, I'm so excited to share this formation with you because it works an absolute treat. So as always, we'll jump into how I've got this set up before we jump into the actual player roles. Now you can see here it is a 4-5-1 flat. We've set it up to short passing, which means they hold their position. They don't go on crazy, stupid runs, or like when you're facing a player, they just run away. They will come short. They will give you options, and it is so much better. And then we've got defensive approach high because we want that auto offside trap, which is pretty nice as well. So that is how we have it set up. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to show you the gameplay. We we're currently 19 wins in a row with this formation and with this setup, and I am not taking this formation. I absolutely love it. I can get my best players in the positions that they fancy, and yeah, it is just an amazing formation. So yeah, let me drop in the gameplay, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the player roles. So I tried to find the best examples I possibly can to show you guys. You can see here perfectly 4-5-1 in defence. As soon as we get the ball back, the passing options is what makes this formation so good for me. So you can see we've got the CM going for a run. We've got the right back there as an option. We've got the striker as an option. We've also got at the top of your screen, we've also got two options there as well, but we don't need it. We get a nice little flick on for the CM. That's the roaming CM, so bear that in mind when you look at this gameplay. And then from there, 1-0 up, we get a corner, we kind of waste it. We don't really have anybody in the box that is good in the air, unfortunately, yet. But from here, it's just sustainable pressure. From there, we make our opponent make a mistake, we get a nice easy goal, and that's 2-0. And the beauty about this formation is we are making our opponents struggle and make really quick decisions and quick passing, and that quick passing inevitably, you'll see it here in a second, it kind of works to our advantage. So he gets a good ball out, but we've got the cover. You can see here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 players on the cover plus the sweeper keeper. We win the ball back in the left back position. There's the midfield player out to the winger. The midfield player, send him on a run. Gundogan is a great card, so therefore he can do things like that and intercept the ball. That pass lets us down, but you can see there our opponent panics, passes the ball out, hits our RM, and we get another goal, and that's an easy 3-0. So instantly we've made our opponent make 2 mistakes. And you can see at the bottom of your screen all the space in the world for our left mid. All the space in the world. We've got the striker running forward. We try to be cocky and hit that. But quick, it doesn't work. We get it back in the box, and again you can see here there's nothing they can do. It doesn't matter how many defenders they've got in the box. The goalkeeper's out of position. The front players are just too quick in this formation to make a difference to his defence. From here, again, we nick the ball back. We're in that 4-5-1 formation in defence. We're moving on attack. Yes, you have to wait. You have to hold the ball up a few seconds. It's not a given, but hold the ball up for a few seconds like we do here. Get it out to the wing. A few skills into the box. Again, our opponent panics, comes out too quickly, and we get another easy goal. And that was the theme with this formation. Our opponents were making constantly mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. And for those of you that have followed me for a while, the second gameplay clip is I always like to show the bad as well as the good, and from here we get a stroke of luck, but my opponent was much better than me. I cannot lie there. That is not a penalty. That is nowhere a penalty. That is crazy. That is ridiculous. Of course, I'm not going to throw it away, but I don't celebrate it or anything. But yeah, that is just unlucky from my opponent's part. But he was so much better than me in the respect of uh, in every way. His team setup was pretty good. He had some nice players, as you can see there, like Alisi Khan. So he makes it 1-1. And this is the beauty of this formation. When you do struggle against a certain opponent who's using pressure or press, or is just generally better than you, this is where these formations will come into their own. And you can see here, 70 odd minute, 1-1. We make it 2-1. And not only do we make it 2-1, but we also close the game down as well, which is pretty nice. We get the possession. We're still on the attack. There's no point sitting deep. Let him attack us now. We're winning. And that is the beauty of this game. That is how it worked out so well with this formation. It is because you don't have to change anything. You don't have to go more defensive or more attacking. It does everything you need it to do. So I thought I'd show the bad side as well as just the good side. And just to repeat myself a little bit more, I still haven't found the magic formula to stop conceding goals. It doesn't matter the formation, whether you go 5 back, 3 back. It doesn't matter if you're using meta, non-meta. It doesn't matter. You always concede, and that is the thing with this game. It's designed to go backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. It is designed for, I don't want to call it scripting, but it is designed for, for people to come back. You can be 2-3-0 up and somebody will come back 2-3-4 and beat you. It happens a lot. It happens to me as well as nearly everybody else. So yeah, but what we can do to counter that is, like I say, is these formations and these setups always give us that little bit of an edge in terms of getting those extra results, those extra wins that we need. And yeah, we are fortunate that we packed the 89 Ronaldo there, and he is a really decent card. As you can see, he just finishes everything that comes near him. But even if you've watched only some of these gameplay clips, you'll see that I use different players all the time. I don't stick to the same players, so I couldn't even tell you what a meta player is at this point in time. I haven't looked. I don't know what a meta player is. I can assume it's your Mbappe's again and things like that, and your Vinids, but you can see I don't use those type of players. So I do a lot of evolution cards as well, so I do use a lot of low rated cards. You would have seen at the beginning I had Doku in this. I've completed him now. Some extremely low rated cards that I use in rivals all the time, so I'm not using the meta players. I mean, that one there, that's an 87 Darwin Nunes, so I just wanted to emphasise the fact that we're not using meta players 24/7. We're using a mixture of players, but we're using the same setup, and that is the beauty of this. If the setup is right and the setup works, it doesn't matter the player you have in a position. Obviously, you can't use a bronze there or a silver or anything, but a semi-decent gold card will get you enough. Even the 87 rated gold cards is enough to get you through. So goals, 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 goals. That is all you get with this formation. Goals, goals, goals. You have absolutely everything. It has defence, it has offence, it has short passing, it has long passing. It's just such a well balanced formation, and it is a meta formation. The pros are using it, as I said at the beginning. The pros are starting to use this formation, hence why I'm throwing it out there now. I was going to sit on it for a little bit longer, but yeah, it's probably worth getting it out there now. So yeah, we're using this in the weekend league. Use it in rivals. Everything I do at the minute on FC25 is running the 4-5-1. So anyway, this is how we have set up: left back and right back, both on wing backs and balanced. Both defenders are on defender defend. Goalkeeper is on sweeper keeper, of course. Your middle CM is your holding DM, if you like. So yeah, holding defend. I prefer the better goal scorer as the playmaker attack. Hence why I have Beckham on playmaker roaming, so he can set up the play, but Gundogan will get in the box, and yeah, his shooting and his stats are slightly better. So when you choose which CM to have in this position, obviously have one that has better goal scoring stats. So that's why I chose that one. And then the LM and the RM are both on inside forwards and on balanced. Again, you want them to come back and help in defence, and your forward is on advanced forward and attack. And when you attack, it kind of looks something like this. So what should we call this? Should we call this like a flying V? It looks like a V. if in the midfield, and it plays so well. You would think the striker is isolated, but if you go back and watch the gameplay clips, not once was my striker isolated in any way. There was always support for the wingers, for the midfielders, and for the strikers, and that is what I love so much about this formation. So yeah, it's such a good formation. I kind of promise you guys and guarantee that you will get extra wins using this setup. And if you use the CMs in the right position in the right places, you'll get bags and bags of goals. It's not just your striker that'll be scoring, it'll be your wingers, it'll be midfielders, it'll be your strikers. And that is what you want. You want goals coming from everywhere. So enjoy the rest of the holidays. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Subscribe, it's free of charge, it doesn't cost nothing to see more setups and more player roles and more team tactics like this for the new year. And everybody take care and look after themselves.